Hello, neighbors. Thank you for joining us for another City Commission agenda preview, this time for our City Commission regular meeting on Tuesday, September 17th. These agenda previews offer a walkthrough of each meeting's agenda so you know what to expect before attending or watching the meeting. For additional information about the structure of the City Commission agendas, check out the link to the intro video in the YouTube video's description. As a reminder, our City Commission meetings are generally held the first and third Tuesday of each month, beginning at 7 p.m. in the City Commission chambers on the third floor of City Hall, located at 10 North Division Street, Battle Creek. Neighbors who can't attend the meeting in person can watch the meeting live on the City of Battle Creek, Michigan YouTube channel. Access Vision also live streams our meetings to Channel 17 and 917 on Comcast, Channel 100 on AT&T Uverse, and online to the Live 17 tab of their website, accessvision.tv. Beautiful Battle Creek Awards are presented monthly to residents and businesses in recognition for their efforts to improve their neighborhood and community through property maintenance and beautification. 4 neighborhood planning councils submitted nominations, and neighbors from NPCs 1, 3, 5, and 11 will be recognized at the September 17th City Commission regular meeting. We have 2 proclamations on the agenda: National Big Brothers Big Sisters Month for September, and Constitution Week, September 17th through the 23rd. There will be a public hearing during the September 17th City Commission regular meeting to hear public comments on the 2023-2024 Consolidated Annual Performance Evaluation Report, reporting on city use of Federal Community Development Block Grant and Home Investment Partnership Funds. Adoption of ordinances. Ordinance 15-2024 and Resolution 544 seeking adoption of a proposed ordinance to modify the terms of a payment in lieu of taxes for the Stationside Lofts housing development at the former Dolliver Building site at 135 North Washington Avenue. Stationside Lofts is a planned $15 million development that will serve low to moderate income families. The developer, Pivotal, plans to deliver up to 60 units of affordable housing. The Commission previously approved a pilot on 11/21/2023, making Pivotal responsible for annual payments of 5% of contract rents for all income-restricted units in the development for 50 years. After the pilot expires, the property would be assessed at a normal value and tax rate. Proposed amendments extend the commencement and completion dates from December 2024 and March 2026 to February 2026 and December 2027, and authorize the city manager to extend those dates for up to 1 year at the sole discretion of the city. Extensions are needed to provide sufficient time for the developer to secure approvals and credits from the Michigan State Housing Development Authority for phases 2 and 3. Resolution 545 seeks adoption of a proposed ordinance to modify the terms of a payment in lieu of taxes for the proposed North Pines apartments. The developer, UP Holdings, LLC, plans to develop a 56-unit permanent supportive housing community at 240 East Michigan Avenue. PSH is an intervention that combines affordable housing assistance with voluntary support services to address the needs of people experiencing homelessness. The developer is requesting a 2% pilot for 15 years. The city previously approved a pilot for the development on October 17, 2023. The proposed amendments extend the commencement and completion dates from December 2024 and March 2026 to November 2026 and December 2027, and authorize the city manager to extend the dates up to 1 year at the sole discretion of the city. The extensions are needed to secure necessary approvals and credits from the Michigan State Housing Development Authority. If approved for the low-income housing tax credit, the developer anticipates beginning construction in the fall of 2025 and substantial completion by late 2026 or early 2027. Resolution 546 seeks adoption of a proposed ordinance to modify the terms of a payment in lieu of taxes for the Manchester Place housing development at the Fieldstone site at 165 North Washington Avenue. The parcel is currently owned by Bronson Battle Creek Hospital. Horizon Group plans to purchase the property. The housing development would consist of 3 20-unit, 2-story walk-up apartment buildings that will include a mixture of 1 to 3 bedroom unit types that range in size from 800 to just over 1,300 square feet. Annual payments of 5% of contract rents for all income-restricted units in the development for 50 years. Horizon Group is applying for the low-income housing tax credit in the October 1st, 2024 application round. awarded. Their goal is to begin construction in the fall of 2025, and they anticipate construction will last 12 months. The proposed amendments extend the commencement and completion dates from November 2024 and December 2025 to November 2026 and December 2027, and authorize the city manager to extend those dates up to 1 year at the sole discretion of the city. Extensions are needed to provide sufficient time for the developer to secure the necessary approvals and credits from the Michigan State Housing Development Authority. The consent agenda for Tuesday, September 17th includes minutes from the September 3rd, 2024 City Commission regular meeting, as well as the City Manager's report for September 17th, 2024, and the Review Committee meeting minutes for September 11th, 2024. Resolution 547 will consider appointing Albert Morehart as a new member to the Local Development Finance Authority. Resolution 548 considers appointing Brandon Upston as the Dangerous Building Hearings Officer. And Resolution 549 will consider appointing Kate Flores as a new member to the Civil Service Commission. Resolution 550 considers accepting the lowest responsible bid for CW Post Monument and Care and Restoration Project from RAM Construction Services of Michigan Incorporated in a not to exceed amount of $56,297. This project is ARPA funded. Next, we have our regular resolutions not on the consent agenda. Resolution 551 considers authorizing the city manager to enter into a 2025 emergency commercial and industrial demand response agreement with Consumers Energy related to City Hall. In an effort to keep the electrical grid reliable during peak times, Consumers Energy, with Mid-Continent Independent System Operator, Inc., developed a demand response program to reduce off-peak time energy usage. Resolution 552 considers authorizing the city manager to enter into a 2025 emergency with generator commercial and industrial demand response customer agreement with Consumers Energy for 10 lift stations. Resolution 553 considers approving an amendment to the 2024-2025 fee, bond, and insurance schedule for the Hamblin Avenue parking structure. The change in fees is expected to generate additional revenue to support the city's downtown parking system. These will be credited to the city's downtown parking fund. Resolution 554 considers honoring the invention of peanut butter in the city of Battle Creek. In the early 20th century, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg and his team at the Battle Creek Sanitarium were instrumental in developing the first commercial peanut butter product, which has since become a staple in households across the globe. Resolution 555 considers authorizing the city manager to reemploy on a part-time basis up to 4 retired BCPD police officers. The city and the Police Officers Labor Council, non-supervisory unit, entered into a letter of understanding acknowledging that retired officers, including BCPD retirees, may be a good fit for direct hire positions at BBC Hospital. Hiring retirees or certifiable officers directly into BBC positions will mean the BCPD does not have to force a patrol position. The city manager believes that the interests of the city would be best served by making an exception to the general prohibition of reemploying city retirees. Resolution 556 identifies the 2024-2025 goals for City Attorney William Kim's evaluation criteria. And Resolution 557 considers authorizing a closed session on a labor matter for September 17, 2024 for strategy and negotiation sessions connected with the negotiation of a collective bargaining agreement as requested by the city. And finally, our commission agenda timescale, also known as the CAT scale, provides a non-scientific indicator of how long a meeting may run based on how robust the agenda is. This one we're going to go with a hefty chunk. If you want to see your own cat or dog featured in the commission agenda timescale, email us a photo of your cat at publicinput@battlecreekmi.gov. Thank you for joining the City of Battle Creek Communications team for another City Commission Agenda preview video. Be sure to stay tuned for our Meeting Action Roundup video later this week, wrapping up all of the votes and actions from the City Commission regular meeting on Tuesday, September 17th. Be kind and be well.